Test. soccer game between the Pensacola Christian Eagles and the Trinity Baptist Screeching Eagles. Rise as we open up in a word of prayer. Lord, we thank you for this day. We thank you for this amazing time that we have here. I pray for a really amazing game today and that everything that happens glorify you. I hope for no injuries. I pray for everything to happen according to your will. I hope that we all have a fun day. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Now, please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem. Oh, for your starting lineup for the Christian Eagles, Hammond. Number 6, Luke Michaelas. Number 8, Chase Hawkins. Number 9, Lorenzo Gonzalez. Number 10, Giovanni Pauliano. Number 11, Christensen. Number 17, Matthias Lee. Jacob Bundy. Number 22, Dakota Farkas. Now for your Trinity Baptist Screeching Eagles. Number 1, Mason Lambert. Number 2, Ethan McCardle. Number 3, Guzman. Number 5, Ralph Richardson. Number 8, Christopher Dickey. Number 9, Jason Campbell. Number 11, Oxidine. 16, Matthew McNicholson. Number 17, Ashton Carney.
It's the final regular season game for TBC Eagles men's soccer, and it is South Region competition against one of our biggest rivals of all, the Eagles from Pensacola Christian College. Hello again, everybody. I'm Ray Bureau, along with Lucas Spee, bringing you the action here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. And Lucas, two rivals going head-to-head, evenly matched teams. Either one could win this, but no matter what, in the tournament, they may be meeting each other again, and someone's going to have to deal with the Bob Jones University Bruins.
This is definitely a competition where it's going to be competitive. It's going to be a good game to watch, but it's definitely going to be a futuristic game to see in the playoffs, because whoever wins this game really has a good shot at going to the finals against Bob Jones.
The Pensacola Eagles come in with a record of 6-7-1. They are 1-1 overall in South Region competition. Pensacola defeated Toccoa Falls 4-1 on September 7th and fell to Bob Jones 3-1 on September 28th. Trinity Baptist is 6-4-1 overall, 2-1 in South Region competition, having lost to Bob Jones on October 5th, 5-0, and defeated Toccoa Falls College twice, 5-1 on September 21st and 3-1 on September 30th. The last game for TBC was a 4-0 win against Andrew College this past Monday, whereas Pensacola fell to NAIA Florida College 2 days ago, a team that Trinity Baptist tied 2-2 just about a week or so ago. And Lucas, we're about ready to start. What do you expect to see from TBC here this afternoon?
Well, definitely a quick counterattack, over-the-top balls. Expect long balls the whole time, and expect Ashton and Jason Campbell to get on the ball most of the time.
Trinity Baptist is in the home whites, going from the left to the right to start things off here in the first half. And Pensacola in those beautiful royal blues with the white stripes and trim, going from the right to the left. Pensacola Christian averages 1.69 goals per game, 14.2 shots per game. 40% of their shots have been on goal, and a successful shots percentage of 12%. There's some contact, no call.
That's just a good tackle from Gabriel Guzman. Reading the play well, understanding, and now giving a great opportunity for Oxidine.
And good to see Marcus Oxidine right there in front of you, white number 11, back on the pitch. He's missed some time due to injury, as have many of the TBC Eagles. They're starting to get their roster back. And Odansi Ndiasabi got some action against Andrew College. May get in today. He'll still have to see about availability for the postseason roster. Trinity Baptist averages 2.45 goals per game, 9.2 shots per game. They make their shots count with 56% of them on goal and a successful shots percentage of 27%. Ball goes out of bounds. It will be a Pensacola throw-in, and now we'll have a whistle. They're going to say back it up just a little bit. In goal for Pensacola Christian, a senior from Trenton, Georgia, Bryce Hammond, who is one of the best in the South region. He's on the right side of the field right now wearing the fluorescent yellowish jerseys, very similar to what the officials are wearing. Hammond has played 1,073 minutes in goal. He has allowed 20 goals. He has saved 55 and has a save percentage of 80%. For Trinity Baptist, Jacksonville native Mason Lambert, the sophomore, 880 minutes in goal. He has allowed 19 goals. As you see, Pensacola quickly getting inside the box, and that ball is cleared away on a good defensive play. Lambert has a save percentage of 77%, and he has saved 63 shots on goals faced. Dawson Gregg has also played some in goal, especially the first game of the season when Mason was out with an injury.
Did you say 63 shots on goal?
63 saves for Mason Lambert.
That's impressive.
He is in the top 10 in 3 categories: save percentage, fewest goals allowed, and most saves. So he's done a great job, but that also means the defense has given up some shots on goal.
Yeah, but at the same time, that just means, the defense trusts Mason. That just gives the defense an opportunity to move progressively forward, giving TBC more attackers up top.
And you just saw Lambert come out of the goal to clear the ball out of the scoring area. He's very aggressive in that regard and almost always does exactly what he intends to do.
Oh, no, he's very aware. Whenever the ball comes to his zone, he knows exactly what to do at all times.
That one will be sent back to Bryce Hammond, who's very good in his own right. We've seen him on this field many times. He's a senior. He's been here for regular season and tournament games, and it's going to be difficult to get it past either of these two goalkeepers. They're both tall. They both dive. They have a great reach and well coordinated. Both of them more than capable of protecting the net. Oxidine up the right side has Shaquem Shaw immediately to his left, and a nice pass to Shaw. However, he's beaten to the ball by Matthias Lee. And a battle for the ball in the corner. I have an obstructed view straight down the sideline, but that ball goes out of bounds. It's going to be Pensacola, but I couldn't tell if it was a throw-in or a corner.
It's a throw-in.
It is a throw-in. Those sound system speakers, they'll be moved in a little while. Your brother Thomas introducing the starting lineups to the crowd today. Decent crowd over across the pitch on a beautiful, warm Saturday afternoon. That pass looking for Lorenco Goncalves over near the corner. He has 4 goals and 2 assists this season. Dribbles to the top of the box, sends a cross pass, and the ball sent back inside. The first attempt of the game, and a diving save by Mason Lambert. That's our first shot of the game, and it was taken by Reed Rhodes, who has 2 goals and 3 assists. It is on goal, and save number 1 for Lambert.
Great reflexes from Lambert. The ball literally lobbed over his head, and he somehow found the ball.
Again, both goalkeepers are very capable of doing just that. There's a cross pass inside, but cleared away. Eagles defense has been very tough, especially in the last few games. Came very, very close to defeating a really tough Florida College team, but the Falcons got a late goal to tie it up. That one is sent all the way up the pitch towards Lambert. And we know what kind of leg Lambert has. He decides to throw this one.
Now, I'm just going to give you a little strategy, Ray. As you can see, Trinity Baptist College is playing with a 4-back with 2 center backs and 2 full backs on the width, prioritizing attack on the width. Versus Pensacola, they have 3 center backs, prioritizing build-up in the middle.
Well, speaking of attack, there goes Oxendine with the pass from Campbell. Back to Campbell. And
no, that's a great build-up play by Trinity Baptist College. Being aware that there are 3 center backs, but without the full backs, they can exploit the width.
Campbell looked like he didn't quite get much on that attempt. That's not going to go down as a shot. Kind of more of a misdirected pass, and this one will go out of bounds. And it will be a Trinity Baptist throw-in. These two teams always give us a very exciting matchup. Nearly every time they've met, it's been a battle down to the final whistle. There have even been some overtime postseason games between these two teams. And there have been years when all 3, talking Trinity Baptist, Pensacola Christian, and Bob Jones, all went to the national championship.
Wow, really?
Of course, TBC won it in 2015. They've been there several times since, but haven't scored another one yet, and a header attempt missed just a little bit wide to the left by Lorenko Goncalves. 4 goals, 2 assists for Goncalves. He is second on the team behind Jackson Clark, who has 5 goals and also 4 assists. Reed Rhodes has scored twice, as has Luis Vincent. I don't think Vincent is here and available today, however. Trinity Baptist is led by Ashton Carney and Jason Campbell, each with 7 goals. They've done that in 11 games played. This one will roll out of bounds TBC's way, and Shaquem Shaw will throw it back into play. Tonight we have one final home volleyball match. Senior night for women's volleyball. They're taking on Georgia Highlands College.
The defense of Pensacola being very aware, led by the captain Lee. You know, their timing when it comes to the over-the-top balls by Trinity Baptist is being precise and accurate. Because Trinity Baptist, when they lob the ball over, it can be very difficult for the defense to read the ball. But if they can stay back just a tad bit, they can read the ball whenever it's in the air.
Yeah, TBC makes very good passes, usually on target. They have quite a few assists spread throughout the lineup. Now, this is it for TBC for the regular season. Pensacola still has 2 left. Next Thursday and Saturday, both will be played at Toccoa Falls College, but against different opponents. Grace Christian University, 3 p.m. Central Time for you Pensacola fans. That's on Thursday, October 31st, and Saturday, November 2nd, 1 p.m. Central Time against Boyce College. Again, those games are both played at Toccoa Falls College. And Pensacola Christian is hosting this year's South Region Men's Tournament. Corner kick for TBC. Who's that taking a kick there, Lucas?
Christopher Dickey, the reliable man.
He does most of them, and this one is going to be lofted right in front of the goal. Hammond reaches up, punches it away, has to hustle back inside the goal, and a very nice clearing away by Luke Michaelis. And this ball is going to go out of bounds. But I'll tell you, Michaelis got a hold of that one and booted it a long way.
Oh, no, he needed to clear his line very far just to give his team some energy and also some break, too.
A good corner kick by Dickey, but again, Bryce Hammond and Mason Lambert, both well over 6 feet tall. It's tough to get them up and over and around those two gentlemen.
Well, in corner kicks like that, on an in swing, you're trying to flood the keeper, trying to make the keeper have limited options, and with more guys in the box, you're hoping that there's some lucky header in between that.
That's a bounce that gets over everybody. Racing in is Boaz da Silva. He takes the shot, and Lambert is able to pick it up on the roll. Boaz da Silva has not scored yet this season. He was going for his first. It's on goal, and save number 2 for Mason Lambert.
I mean, the shot didn't have enough power behind it, so it was an easy save for Lambert.
He had a lot of room to the right. He may have just been trying to direct it, but it went right at Lambert. Don't always have to smack it if you can get a good direction. It is warm. We are at about 88 degrees, and right now, no wind whatsoever. And you talk about sunny and beautiful overhead. To the left side is Jackson Clark, sending it into the top of the box, and Dickey clears this one takes a funny bounce and stays in bounds. Gabriel Guzman will dribble towards midfield, has options in front and to the left, keeps it himself and finds Oxendine, who gets it back to Guzman, and Lucas looks like they're just trying to get a good setup for an attack. That one's stolen away by Clark. Pass toward the corner, giving chase is Chase Hawkins, and he keeps it in bounds. And that was a pass attempt that Lambert was able to intercept, looking for Dakota Barkus, who has scored 2 goals for PCC. There's a long boot all the way across the pitch to Campbell, one of our leading scorers. To the left side of the box, guarded by Bundy, and Bundy able to steal the ball away. It's not easy to take the ball away from Jason Campbell.
Oh, no. Usually on his one-on-ones, he always wins most of the time.
And, of course, I forgot to start the clock again, so we're going to have to
We're at 33.
rush to get that to match.
Pensacola doing a really good job in regaining the ball anytime in their half. Giving that opportunity just for them to get into the attack very quickly. Now Guzman on the left. On the right, I apologize. Ooh. Long over the ball. Right to Campbell.
And it's very easy for me to forget to start the clock when I'm doing the announcing. Looks like we got it right now.
Cupid on the ball.
And Cupid was just inches away from being able to take a shot. Looked like he lost control of it just long enough to have it cleared away.
Whenever you're in the box, especially on your face of the goal, you have like these little jitters that like you're second guessing yourself at so many times. And even as the defense, all your objective is to clear that ball off your line. Great control from Casey Cupid.
Ball stolen away by Pensacola. Look at Dickey hustling to get the ball right back, and he's looking for Oxendine up the right side. He's guarded by Michaelis to the right side of the box, trying to get around his defender. He takes the shot, and it is deflected away by Matthias Lee. That is the first shot for TBC, credited to Marcus Oxendine, who has 1 goal and 1 assist this season. Very quickly up the right side go the Pensacola Eagles. To the top of the box.
Ooh.
And a shot attempt by Hawkins, but he got that one off the wrong side of the foot. Over to the far sideline. Cross pass toward the center, and it deflected off one of the TBC Eagles. Looked like Matthew McNicholas. It'll go out of bounds for a Pensacola corner kick.
Just going to give you another lesson here, Ray.
Yeah.
Pensacola is doing this, what we call counter pressing, is that whenever the ball is on the other half where TBC is, they'll put all the pressure on whoever has the ball so they can regain the possession. In basketball terms, they're full court pressing. So in a sense, whenever the ball is retrieved by Trinity Baptist College, Pensacola will do all their chances to steal the ball and then make a quick counter onto goal.
Well, that's helped them to 6 wins on the season. Even their losses have been very close against some really good competition. So they keep that press on. As Lucas said, look to steal the ball away, and especially if they can do it on their own offensive side, that's going to be a good thing. Kevin Arita makes a return to the pitch. He's been out injured for quite some time as well. Shaquem Shaw, I saw him earlier kind of grimacing as if he had a little strained hamstring. He's the man walking off with the trainer. Let's hope Shaquem is okay.
He's had that injury most of his time here at Trinity Baptist College.
And we're back underway. Low line drive corner kick headed up. Knocked outside of the box, but Pensacola regains possession. Matthias Lee to the far side for Chase Hawkins. And a very quick movement in. That ball hits the top of the crossbar. Break for Trinity Baptist. A shot attempt taken by Dakota Barkus, and he got under it as that ball bounced right as he was about to make contact.
It's one of those timings in soccer that's so difficult.
Well, the way the field is, too, you can't really tell exactly how that ball is going to bounce. Rarely on this field does it take a really true bounce. You get a lot of spin on the ball from those cross passes especially.
Well, every field is different. Like on turf field, the ball bounces like it's rubber.
Yeah, we played a few down at Losco this season. We know all about that. A very hard but smooth surface. And here we haven't had any rain for quite some time, so this field is well dried out, and it is pretty solid. It is natural grass. Pensacola regains possession. They've had the better ball control throughout the first half so far. Approximately 15 minutes in.
Pensacola with the ball control really gives them the opportunity to exploit the defensive liabilities that Trinity Baptist has. But TBC must figure out a way to regain possession and also contain it at the same time.
And against Bob Jones, Trinity Baptist had very little offensive possession, and Bob Jones just dominated that one. They controlled the ball almost the entire 90 minutes.
Well, one of the things that TBC loves to do is the mid-block, where they're just compacting the midfield so no ball can go right through it. But Pensacola, they're going to take the opportunity to play in the back.
That one going to the sideline and kept in play by Goncalves. Looking to get around McCardle, and we have ourselves a whistle.
An offsides call.
So free kick for TBC. Hello to the Loveland family watching us, and appreciate you letting us know about the clock. That was me. We call that a user error. Ralph Richardson gets ready to take the free kick. He's another one who's played with an injury throughout the season. But he is one not to come out. He does not want to leave the field of play. Senior year for Richardson. He wants to finish up with a championship. Ball stolen again by Goncalves. Options to both sides. To the left side, one man giving chase for Pensacola, Reed Rhodes, but he does not beat Matthew McNicholas to the ball. And it rolls out of bounds. Pensacola will have the throw in.
Matthew McNicholas for Trinity Baptist College has been a flexible person that they've used all year.
Shot taken on a save on a dive. That was Chase Hawkins, his second attempt, first one on goal. And Mason Lambert with his third save.
I want to go back to Matthew. At earlier point in the season, he was actually playing forward. Last year, he's played midfield, and today he's playing fullback. He gives options for so many here in Trinity Baptist.
And he has scored 3 goals this season in those roles, those various roles. Ashton Carney trying to get to the ball, but Jacob Bundy gets there first. And there's AJ ready to check in. Glad to see you back out there. Odansi Ajendiasabi ready to take the pitch. That one goes out of bounds. It'll be a TBC throw-in. And Deasabi, though, called back just to get a little more instruction before heading on at the next opportunity. He got 2 assists against Andrew on Monday. There goes Jason Campbell, dribbling around a defender, but he got it off his own foot too far, and Matthias Lee was able to clear it out of bounds. It will be a TBC corner kick. And Dickey will head over to the corner to take that kick. And Ndea Sabi is coming in, and it looks like Gabriel Guzman will come out to make room. Now Campbell, one more step, he has an opportunity to score.
We're going to watch this in swing. I would say watch Ashton. Ashton is definitely the one that they're looking for.
Ashton Carney also with 7 goals. That's the gentleman that Lucas was just referring to. He's set up on the near post, to us anyway. There's a low line drive, curving in and punched away again by Bryce Hammond. Hey, Hammond is very well coordinated. There's a pass that is intercepted by Ethan McCardle. And TBC, an opportunity a couple of times denied by Bryce Hammond on corner kicks that looked really good coming off the foot of Dickey. Goncalves to the right side of the box. Couple of passes back to Goncalves, and he pulls this one a little wide to the left and out of bounds for a goal kick. That one took a funny hop at him as he was swinging the foot to take the shot.
He tried to beat Lambert at his far post, near post, trying to keep him on his toes, But good attempt, good attempt.
So a goal kick for TBC. And Lucas and I were talking briefly before the game started about that Freddie Freeman walk-off grand slam last night. And when he hit that, I being a Yankee fan, just said, uh-oh. Knew that was gone. The Dodgers lead 1-0, and they'll be back at it at Chavez Ravine tonight.
I was more shocked at Ohtani getting out on his first hit.
There's that pass to Goncalves. He is onside, and he will score. Off the right knee, gets past Richardson and away from Lambert, and Pensacola leads 1-0. For Goncalves, his 5th goal of the season.
Great goal. His speed, once that ball was over the top and he collected that ball correctly, he took that and was gone. Lambert had a good opportunity to save it, but the ball just took a nice little turn around Lambert and just went tucked into the corner to score the first goal for Pensacola.
Again, goal number 5 on the season for Goncalves. So now Trinity Baptist will have to play from behind. It comes in minute 22. From here, it looked like he'd need it all the way across the goal inside the right post.
Oh, no, he definitely used his outside the foot on his right foot. Just trying
You saw that better than I did.
He trying to was just curl it around Lambert.
All right, I'm going to get ready. I'm actually going to start the clock this time.
Substitution coming in for Pensacola.
That'll be Jamison Jones. He is making his way to the scorer's table to check in, and there goes Jones. And coming out is Reed Rhodes. Head coach of Pensacola Christian, Mr. Joseph Lewatts, assisted by Matthew Canada and Clint Peterson. The athletic director, Mark Getch, who's been there a long time. He's also an assistant basketball coach, used to be the head coach. And the sports information director is Braden Motter. Head coach of Trinity Baptist, Noom Ramyanad, in his 2nd season as the men's coach. Used to coach the women's soccer program. He's assisted by David Vargas and Jair Zavalios. I am the sports information director, Ray Bureau, and the athletic director, John D. Jones. 1-0 now in favor of Pensacola Christian. Oxidine back to Cupid, and Cupid's pass is stolen by Matthias Lee. Again, when you're not getting the ball control that Pensacola is getting, coming from behind by even 1 goal can be a difficult task.
Well, one thing,
That ball's inside and just out of reach, and then cleared away. Giovanni Pauliello was looking to fire off a shot. In fact, Lucas just credited one Pensacola man with a shot. Who was that, Lucas?
that was number 10.
That was Giovanni Pauliello.
But I was saved by Matthew McNicholas on a defensive save.
This is Ralph Richardson with the steal. And TBC needs to quickly get upfield, try to get that equalizing goal. Still plenty of time left in the first half.
The one thing I will say in soccer, when you don't have possession of the ball a long time, your feet can get cold when you get the ball. When Pensacola holds the ball for a very long time, they're warm with the ball, they're familiar with the ball, they're ready to play. It's like in baseball. When you're in the outfield and there's no ball coming in at you, you got cold feet, you're not even watching. And once the ball comes to you, you're unaware of the situation.
And that ball just came to Jackson Clark, but tried to use the body, and it bounced away from him. There's Arita quickly up the right sideline. And his pass going for Kearney, but too strong and out of bounds. Ball was tipped, actually, so nope. I thought the official did point TBC's way. And then he overturns it to Pensacola. Okay, so we have a throw in for PCC. Luke Michaelis will take the throw in. And header back towards midfield. On Calvis, guarded by Arita. Arita knocks it away momentarily, but Pensacola gets the ball right back. Richardson going parallel to the midfield stripe. Loose ball. And the battle won by Hawkins, but he is upended and is now grabbing his right knee. Stop of the clock with under 21 minutes to go in the first half, and a yellow card coming out against Trinity Baptist. That's getting called against Kevin Arita. Official checking on Chase Hawkins. He says he's all right. The official will give Hawkins a chance to recover, and Hawkins will take the kick himself. And we are back underway. Pensacola looking to add an insurance goal before the intermission. Goal scored by Lorenco Goncalves in minute 22 off the outside of his right foot.
Ooh,
He
good
had to
play.
keep it away from Lambert because Lambert has a great dive, and Lambert's made many, many diving saves this year. Knocked away by Ethan McCardle. That is Hawkins with the shot, but it's off of Odansi and a header up into the air. Lambert has to get back up quickly, and Richardson recognizes that Lambert was away from the goal and cleared the ball out of bounds. And we're going to stop the clock for the first half water break with approximately 20 minutes remaining. Pensacola Christian 1, Trinity Baptist nothing. We're going to take a water break of ourselves. We'll be right back on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. We are ready to resume play. 19:58 left to go in the first half. Pensacola Christian leading 1-0, and PCC will have to throw in, and we're back underway. And immediately we have a ball knocked out of bounds. That's going to be a goal kick for Lambert. Well, that goal allowed by Lambert, only his 20th allowed this season. Not a bad average for 11 games. That's under 2 goals per game.
That's not bad.
And keep in mind some of the competition we've played, some tough NAIA competition. Bob Jones University could very easily be in the NAIA.
What you have to compare him to is the other goalkeepers against those other opponents.
That's a big boot by Lambert back towards midfield. And Deasabi sends this one back, and Matthew Nichols gets it back towards midfield, but it is stolen away by Pensacola once again. Hey, Pensacola's defense, they love to take the ball away and get it upfield to the attackers.
No, and that's what you want. You want to apply pressure on the defenders, make good runs, and then pull our center backs up top out of their line.
Michael Christensen getting around a TBC defender. Then the ball sent to the far side. Attempted at a cross pass, and it hits off McNicholas and goes out of bounds. That will be a Pensacola corner kick on the far side. If I have it right, it's now 2 corner kicks apiece. Lucas is also doing our official stats here this afternoon. So go to our schedule page or Pensacola's schedule page, scroll down to the game, and you'll see everything that Lucas puts in real time.
Almost real time.
Well, a few seconds delay.
I try my best.
Chase Hawkins will take the kick. Low line drive, curves away from the goal, and Ashton Carney heads it away. Shot, then taken and missed up high. Taking the shot was Luke Michaelis, his first attempt. He struck it really well, and you have to get it high to get it over Mason Lambert. And now a substitution. Our first look this afternoon at Calvin Vicuna, who's also missed a couple of games due to injuries. The Eagles, though, for TBC, remember both teams, Eagles, they are healing just in time to get ready for the South Region tournament.
That's when you want all your starters out there ready to play.
And that one hit well by Richardson to midfield. Pass to Jason Campbell up the left side. Carney coming up to his right. He was very well defended. And this one goes out of bounds. It will be a TBC throw-in. Well, the Pensacola defense, they have a lot of speed. They get back there in a hurry.
Well, one of the things that when you play a 3 center back is that you need to have center backs who are agile, strong, and fast.
And that's what they have.
Well, their captain, Lee, he's the one that you really want to look at when you want to see an ideal center back who's aware of the game, understanding it, and giving instructions to players to progress the play forward.
That long pass across the pitch bounces out of bounds for a TBC throw-in. And Matthias Lee hasn't scored a goal, but the way he's playing, he looks like he prevents a whole bunch of goals.
I mean, I wouldn't even mind calling him the man of the match. Him just controlling the game for Pensacola.
That is Dickey getting around one PCC defender, finding Campbell to the far side. A pass to the top of the box to Oxendine. Oxendine broke away a little too soon trying to get around that ball and had it picked off by Luke Miklas. And Michaelis finds Jackson Clark, who's guarded by Vicuna. And the pass intended for Pauliello, a little too strong. So Lambert will pick it up, most likely walk it to the top of the box and give another big punt. That was a big punt, almost past the circle. And that one knocked back towards midfield, a battle for the ball. Kept in play and then rolled out of bounds, and TBC will have the throw in. Remember, you got that big slope just past the sideline over there, so the players, if they forget about that slope, they could end up tripping themselves.
It is definitely a hazard.
And this one comes out of bounds off Dickey. And then the official says deflected off Dakota Barkus. So TBC will have the throw-in. Oxendine is able to work his way around Michaelis. And a grab of the jersey called against Michaelis for the foul. And a free kick for TBC. One of their best opportunities so far. If they can get that ball inside, Carney will set up at the top of the box. Jason Campbell will set up at the left side of the box. Casey Cupid will get into the scoring area as well. It will be Dickey taking the kick. He has 2 assists on the season. There's the whistle. Dickey checking out his options. This one curves away from Carney. McNicholas racing with Jones. And the ball will roll out of bounds. And we'll have a Pensacola substitution as they get ready for a goal kick. Now entering for the first time today, Enoch Huang, who has scored once this season. And coming out will be Chase Hawkins. And Chase Hawkins has 2 shots, one of them on goal. 1-0 Pensacola, minute 22. Lourenco Goncalves found the right side of the goal wide open and just guided one in there. Wasn't what you'd call a power shot, but it was very effective. Don't always have to hit it super hard. Just have to direct it very well, and he did.
You just need what we in soccer we call a placement.
And a pop-up pass towards Clark. But Calvin Vicuna intercepts that pass. And this one's headed your way, Lucas. You going to make the play? The post got in your way.
I couldn't benefit.
Well, you are a soccer player. I was in high school. This one's mine. I got it. I beat you on that exchange.
Hey, you and me after the game, huh?
All right. No one-on-one. I'm about to turn 55. You're still...
I'm about to turn 20.
Well, okay. You've already beaten me. I'll just talk about the game. You can go back to playing it. Right side of the box. Jones didn't get much on his pass, and the ball was cleared back towards midfield. I did play 2 years of middle school and 2 years in high school. I scored 2 goals total. I was mostly a defender, though.
I was a defender as well.
And Dickey was able to get in the way of Jackson Clark's attempt, and then this one goes way out of bounds. So Jackson Clark, credit for the shot. Ralph Richardson looks like he will take the goal kick. And Richardson just waiting for teammates to get into position. Dawson Gregg getting ready to enter for TBC. And a big goal kick by Richardson inside the circle. For Pensacola, Branson Phelps about to enter the pitch. Phelps has a goal this season. Oliello lost his footing, and then the ball. There goes Campbell, but a whistle is going to stop his forward progress. One man for each Eagle team waiting to be called onto the field. Pensacola with possession. All alone with the ball is Luke Michaelis, and then Oxendine forces him to give up the ball. Now one other Pensacola man comes by. Here's Ashton Carney with a man coming up from behind. He takes the shot, got under it, and misses up and over the goal. That'll be a goal kick for Pensacola. So here comes Branson Phelps along with Justin Loveland. It is Loveland, number 26, and Phelps, number 25. And for TBC, Dawson Gregg makes his first appearance of the afternoon, and Marcus Oxendine will come off. Goncalves has come out for Pensacola. Didn't see which other PCC Eagle came off. Well, Carney knew that Matthias Lee was coming up from behind. He had the opening, but just got his foot underneath the ball.
Well, he had time. It was very uncommon for Carney to actually shoot it from very far distance. He had plenty of time to come over to the goal.
Bragg on guard of Loveland. And Michaelis ends up with possession. That is Matthias Lee, who just got the pass to the far side and a good pass towards Jamison Jones. Pass inside the box for Jones, and the tap pass and the goal. Jones finds Branson Phelps right in front of the goal. For Phelps, his second goal of the season, and Pensacola now leads 2-0. Credit Jones with the assist. That was a really nice pass.
That was a very great pass from Jones, but a clinical finish. You know, getting in front of the ball is very difficult, especially in a high fastball, moving speed. You know, getting contact with the ball is just luck in itself. The fact that he got it behind the net was very impressive.
So now 2-0 in favor of Pensacola. And now Trinity Baptist, who hasn't had a whole lot of possession, now trailing by 2. It's going to get even more difficult.
Oh, this is a very tough circumstance with Trinity Baptist College. They need to find an opportunity. I believe they've only had 1 or 2 shots in general and like 4 attacking opportunities. They need to feel comfortable with the ball. They need to find opportunities to score.
They have taken 2 shots. One of those has been on goal. Marcus Oxendine has the only shot on goal for Trinity Baptist.
And I think that's very concerning for Pensacola, who's had multiple shots opportunity. They need to find.
While we have a whistle, I'm going to pause for a moment and just check on an issue, make sure it doesn't happen. All right, we have everything underway. Branson Phelps scoring a goal in minute 34. Vicuna with possession, looking for Ajnan Deasabi, and he is forced back to the circle by Dakota Barkas. Really good defense. Ball pops up off the foot of Vicuna. It is out of bounds, last touched by Pensacola's Justin Loveland. Throw in for TBC. Kevin Arita right in front of us at midfield and up over the tent and out of bounds. It'll be a throw in for PCC. Michaelis with the throw in. And a whistle. That's going to be a blocking foul called against Vicuna. And a free kick for Pensacola.
Yeah, as a soccer player, you can't really shove anybody from behind.
Oh, it happens a lot, and that time it got called. Not supposed to be a contact sport, but Lucas and I both know because we played it. It is, definitely.
I don't believe it's not contact
Oh,
sport.
no.
Flag football is non-contact.
Not supposed to be, but it is.
Soccer is definitely a contact
Oh,
sport.
yeah.
Regardless.
Anyone who says it's a non-contact sport probably has never played it.
They're lying to you. That's what it is.
That ball goes out of bounds. Pensacola will have possession with a corner kick, and taking the kick will be Enoch Wang. Left footer will curve it in toward the goal. Low line drive, headed away by Richardson. Enoch gets it inside the box, tapped down off Jones, and Lambert pounces on top of it. Jones was trying to take a shot, but couldn't quite position himself to to get behind the ball.
Will position himself and have control of the ball. And Mason Lambert, very quick on his feet to find the ball. Good collective.
And Lambert with the punt back towards midfield, off Carney's back. And this one headed right towards Abby, working our camera for us this afternoon. And ball kept in play. To the circle. Pauliello trying to find Jones. That pass taken away, but Pensacola regains possession. Pauliello goes through two defenders, then loses the ball. A pass looking for Justin Loveland, but Lambert gets between Loveland and the ball. They're going to credit a shot. And there's a pass inside the box to Loveland. He takes the shot and misses wide to the right. Loveland had an opportunity, tried to swipe it away from Lambert, ends up pushing it too far to the right. That's already 16 shots for Pensacola with 9 of them on goal. TBC has taken 2 shots. Goal kick coming up for TBC. Under 5 minutes to go. And a big boot by Ralph Richardson. Headed back up Pensacola's way off Lee. And again, PCC with the ball control. And we have an offsides call as a pass looking for Phelps, but he was beyond the defense. So free kick for Trinity Baptist. Mason Lambert has 4 saves, but 2 goals allowed. He has faced 6 shots on goal. Pensacola has 9 on goal, and if you're wondering why the disparity, defense can get credit for a save. It won't go to the keeper, but it'll go down as a defensive save.
Oh, there's plenty of opportunities that Trinity Baptist have had that. But the pressing that Pensacola is doing is very effective and is causing much confusion for Trinity.
And we have ourselves a collision in the corner. The ball rolls out of bounds. No call, and a goal kick for TBC. Goals scored by Lorenco Goncalves in minute 22 and Branson Phelps in minute 34. For Goncalves, his 5th of the season. For Branson Phelps, his 2nd. Richardson with the goal kick. Hey, no wind at all, and it's been pretty warm. We lost the cloud cover we had to make it feel a little better, but now it's warmed up. And coming across midfield is Luke Michaelis. And he'll back it up to Lee. Pensacola looking for another good opportunity. They already have a 2-goal lead. And this one sent a little too strong on the pass attempt and out of bounds. TBC is going to enjoy having a little bit of a break in a couple of minutes.
They really got to go back into their huddle. They really got to talk about ways to go forward and actually start scoring, making scoring opportunities, but also stopping and controlling the ball in their possession.
Richardson sends this one past the stripe, but the defense once again with the steal, and Pensacola with possession. Pass to Michael Christensen. Gets the ball inside. That's Barkus. In the box to Jones. He's offside, so no shot attempt.
But that was a very dangerous run that Trinity Baptist College has to look for more often. Those opportunities, yes, they're offsides, but they cannot be offsides in other plays, and that can cause massive problems.
Jones went for the goal. Lambert would have had credit for a save, but no shot officially because of the offsides. About a minute remaining. Remember, our time on the screen, not official, but usually we're pretty close. So Trinity Baptist looking to get on the board before the whistle. And we have ourselves another whistle and a foul called against TBC. Jaden Savignon, who does have a goal this season, kind of wrapped his arms around Lee and was called for the foul. There's another TBC guy who's coming back from injury. In the box is Loveland, a shot and a save by Mason Lambert. Loveland popped one, his second attempt, first on goal. And Lambert actually had to stop and dive in reverse to make the save.
Well, that's because Loveland actually stopped before he made the contact with the ball, turned his body to shoot at an angle. But Lambert, also aware of that, shifted his knees and legs to move into a position to save.
You know what, Lucas? We were within seconds of that whistle, so we actually had it right after I didn't start the clock on the opening kickoff. So great job by Lambert. It's tough enough to make a diving save when you're going in that direction, let alone stop and do a complete 180. But he keeps the third goal from scoring as we head into the halftime intermission. Pensacola Christian College 2, Trinity Baptist College 0. We'll pause for the halftime break. We'll be back in about 15 minutes here on the TBC Eagles Sports Network. And second half is now underway between the PCC Eagles and the TBC Eagles. 2-0 in favor of Pensacola Christian. Goals scored by Lorenco Goncalves in minute 22 and Branson Phelps in minute 34. And our online clock has decided to take an extra long halftime. Now let's see
That's
if
all
we
fine.
can
Give some
take
rest.
care of that. Refresh that site. See what happens there as Ashton Carney gets inside the scoring area. And he is thwarted with any possible shot attempt, but Odansi Ajendiasabi takes his first shot, and it is blocked by a defender, and then we have ourselves a whistle. And we have a man down, Matthias Lee, for Pensacola Christian. Again, that on-screen scoreboard and clock you're looking at has quit functioning. We're going to do what we can and try to get that back going. Meanwhile, Matthias Lee is the man who is down. And we are ready to resume as Lee is back up, and he's about to take the kick to get us back underway. And this one is sent, but knocked down by Jacob Bundy. Pensacola had a whole lot more possession of the ball throughout the first half than TBC did. In fact, Pensacola has taken 17 total shots, 10 of them on goal. Trinity Baptist just 2 shots with 1 on goal.
Yeah, that's very, very concerning for Trinity Baptist. They need to find scoring opportunities and find ways to keep the possession. Gabriel Guzman on the ball, facing Jones. Jones tackles the ball cleanly.
I'll throw in for TBC. Well. And Calvin Vicuna will take the throw in. Well, we'll let you know about the time. We're just a couple of minutes into the second half. And Pensacola trying to get on the move and extend a current 2-0 lead. And this one headed right in front of us. Campbell with the pick. Pensacola now going left to right across your screen, and they send the ball to the near sideline. Giovanni Pauliello back up top towards Hawkins. That is Hawkins, and Pensacola looking for a good chance to get the ball inside. Defense is pulled all the way up to the right side. Battle for the ball at the far sideline, sent inside the box. And back to the center.
Now TBC on the counterattack.
And the problem with that scoreline is the website that it's on has shut down. So that's not on our end. That's on the website we use to get that scoreboard. As I always say, technology is great when it works. And that one will go out of bounds. It's going to be a goal kick for Pensacola. Bryce Hammond, the senior from Trenton, Georgia. No saves because Trinity Baptist has taken only 2 shots, 1 on goal, but that was a defensive save for the Pensacola defenders.
I'm not going to.
And when you have defense that keeps the other team from even taking shots, the goalkeeper stats won't go up, but that means the defense has done a fabulous job. And Dickey may have gotten away with a tug right there.
A nice
To the
Travella.
left side. Cross pass into the middle, and Richardson pops it up. A little risky, but he got it over the goal and out of bounds. He did have to make sure that Pensacola didn't take the shot, But he almost hit that one the wrong direction.
Yeah, but with the cross and now that there's a corner kick, gives Pensacola an opportunity to score.
Corner kick for Pensacola, their fourth of the game. And it will be Chase Hawkins taking the kick. Aiden Savignon ready to check in. Lambert, can't tell if he made contact with that. It went over him, but he reached up really high.
Good save from Mason, being aware. Ashton launching it for Ardassi. Just a little too far out for Hamden. Now Hamden has collected the ball.
Looks like we might have our scoreboard back, so now I got to try to match you. Very close, so I'm just going to leave it alone right there.
All good, Ray.
And Lambert will get ready to punt this one away. Well, you know what? When you use something free of charge, can't really complain too much.
Oh, no. Yeah.
The last one we had was a nice one, but it went from free to wanting $50 a month. So I said, no way. Cross pass now in Deasabi at the right side of the box. Trying to get the ball inside, and he fires off and misses. He was going for the top left corner, and now there's a man down. Greta and Deasabi with his second attempt of the day, and I believe that is AJ now sitting up and coming up to his feet. Trainer is coming out onto the field. No, it was Marcus Oxendine, but everybody's up. Trainer is heading back to the sideline. No stop in play, and we resume.
All good that everyone's healthy.
That's the most important thing. We want to win, but we don't want anybody on any team hurt. Final game of the regular season for Trinity Baptist. Pensacola has two more. In case you missed it, we'll go over it again in just a moment. Both will be played at Toccoa Falls College in Toccoa, Georgia. That is Savignon, but his pass was taken away. He was looking for Cupid. Richardson coming all the way up from the backfield, but Pensacola is able to regain possession. Pensacola will play Grace Christian University on Thursday, October 31st. 3 p.m. Central Time kickoff, and Saturday, November 2nd against Boyce College, 1 p.m. Central Time kickoff. You can check with Toccoa Falls College about live streams to see if they're going to do that for you. Now, Larita was trying to get inside, but he met up with that tight Pensacola defense.
Good run
Hawkins.
for Jones.
And the shot attempt blocked by Lambert. The shot taken by, Dakota Barkus. And Mason Lambert was right in front of it. It nearly bounced away from him, but he was able to regain control.
He was at the right spot at the right time.
Lambert with save number 6. And we have ourselves a whistle now, and this time the trainer will come onto the field. Ralph Richardson is down in the goal. Lambert will take an opportunity to catch his breath, and Ralph is another Eagle that has battled some injuries. You know he doesn't want to come out.
No, he's the type of player that anytime he comes out, he's frustrated.
But he is going to come out, and taking his place will be Ethan McCardle. Ralph Richardson, a senior, playing in his final regular season game. They had senior day and homecoming last Saturday, and he got his honors. He's done a great job for the different coaches that we've had here, Coach Noom and Coach Dan Richardson. Dan Robertson. I'm taking a Ralph Richardson, a senior from Palm Bay, Florida. He'll have the South Region Tournament and hoping for an NCCAA National Championship Tournament. And we are back underway. And Lambert with a boot past midfield to Savignon. He's able to keep the ball away from Bundy. Get the pass to the far side. Oxendine looking for Savignon at the corner of the box. Savignon getting guarded by two. Maintains control, dribbles around, tries to get the shot off, but he's beaten to the ball by Matthias Lee, who, as Lucas said, has just been dynamic in the backfield for Pensacola Christian.
But, I mean, that was a very good and promising opportunity for Trinity Baptist College. They need to keep this momentum going forward. Savignon making great skill, great touch from midfield, and dribbling across into the width, now giving an opportunity for a corner. Hopefully TBC can score off this.
Well, credit Lee. He got back there as Savignon was going past defender after defender. Lee was able to thwart the effort. I thought I saw a man down, but that's one of the fans over there watching from the corner. There's the corner kick in front of the goal. Carney was looking to head it in, but he was beaten by a much taller Michael Christensen, who cleared it away with a header. TBC basketball starts next weekend. Women's basketball. Saturday, November 2nd, 2 p.m., home against Florida National University. And then the basketball season is underway. The men's basketball team will begin play at Jacksonville University, a D1 exhibition on November 4th. Great pass across the pitch to Jackson Clark. To the top of the box. And a hard shot taken by Dakota Barkus and saved by Lambert, his seventh. For Barkus, if I have it right, fourth attempt, second on goal. We'll have that women's basketball game for you here on the TBC Eagles YouTube channel next Saturday at 2 p.m. as they play the Conquistadors, an NAIA team from Florida National University, coming up from Hialeah, Florida, in the Miami area. Pass to the outside to Jamison Jones. Vicuna coming on and making a slide and tackle. Nice play by Calvin Vicuna.
Very aware of the situation. Game ball for is very good.
Trinity Baptist trails by 2. They need to get the goal, and there's an attempt at a header by Jackson Clark. That one goes up and over the crossbar. So Jackson Clark, the header shot attempt, and it will be a goal kick. But we are going to have another injury. Looks like Calvin, no, not Vicuna. He's up walking around. He's holding his head, still trying to see who that is.
I think that's Savignon.
That is Jaden Savignon, yes. He may have bumped his head. Still a little bit hunched over, but now he's up on his feet and will walk off. Shaquem Shaw came out in the first half and has not returned. Richardson still getting some attention himself. And now Savignon has come off. Dawson Gregg coming over to the table to check in. And here comes Gregg. Clock did not stop. Just under 32 minutes left. Remember, no overtime in college soccer anymore until the postseason. So if TBC is able to come back and get 2, and that would be it. That would be it. Guzman for Cupid. And AJ sends this one right in front of us to Gregg. Header pass is intercepted and knocked out of bounds, but it's Trinity Baptist with the throw-in. Here goes O'Dancy getting around Barkus, but his pass knocked down. TBC regains control. Gregg up the left side calling for the pass. Carney's in the middle. And the ball's going to get away from Kearney and into the hands of Bryce Hammond. Hammond with a spinning punt towards midfield. I thought Dickey was going to catch it for a moment. He had his hands out.
Sometimes it's just unintentional.
Maybe he was going to try to return it for the touchdown. Yeah, Abby says wrong kind of football. She knows her sports. Battle for the ball. Kevin Arita battling with Jackson Clark. That battle's still going on, and Arita wins it. He finds Kearney, but Kearney meets up with Lee. He's now going 1-on-2. Grad calling for the ball, but Kearney unable to get off the pass. That 2-on-1 defense results in a pick. Jones to the right side. Look at Greg hustling back on defense. Jones finds Barkus. Barkus looked like he was about to shoot. And this pass knocked away by McCardle. The header back inside. And Guzman will send it out of bounds towards the TBC bench. Throw in for Pensacola. And the throw in is knocked away off Facuna. So Pensacola with another throw in. Pensacola Christian College is this year's host of the Men's South Region Soccer Tournament. The women's tournament is at Toccoa Falls College. Ball on the ground and cleared away. Goncalves saw an opportunity, but Guzman was able to knock it away before Goncalves could get to the ball. Sent inside off the back of Greg. And we have a handball violation called against TBC inside the box. That will be a penalty kick.
Clock should not stop.
Clock does not stop. And taking the kick will be Chase Hawkins. He is looking for his first goal of the season. It's a guessing game for the goalkeeper.
It can be, but a wise keeper can read the mind of a kicker, see where he's looking at, and possibly make a good judgment.
There's the whistle. Hawkins makes his
top
approach, shoots, and scores a top right corner, and Pensacola now leads 3-0. And for Hawkins, his first goal of the season, extending the lead to 3-0, and it's going to be extremely difficult now for Trinity.
This is turning to something of a rout right here, as TBC struggling to keep goals from being conceded and actually scoring goals. And tough game for Lambert today. I mean, he's played phenomenal today. He's just had not been, it's not him personally, it's just been the team not been very helpful with him trying to concede those goals and defend very well.
And again, probably the toughest thing for the goalkeeper to do is face that penalty kick.
Well, that
You're
kick
only about, 15 yards away, if that much?
That kick came with power and
It did.
accuracy.
Hawkins really nailed it.
Rippled it into the net.
And so 3-0 in favor of Pensacola. Pensacola leading now 3-0.
They're seeking
looking
a
for
fourth
four.
goal. Yeah.
You're right. That's Goncalves, but he was blocked by Cupid all the way. Another opportunity as this one is sent in towards the goal. Shot taken by Jackson Clark. It's a save for Lambert. And Lambert with another big boot. TBC coming to the near side. Hey, trailing 3-0, the way that Pensacola has maintained ball control, like we said, going to be extremely difficult.
Ray, if there was one thing you would take out of this game going into the playoffs and possibly these two facing each other again, what do you think TBC deserves or needs to fix in order to face them again?
Ball control. They have to hold on to the ball. They've made their advances, and as they got into scoring position, a couple of balls dribbled a little too strongly, too close to the defenders. It's easier for me to say it than for it to actually be done, but that's the thing they have to work on, holding on to the ball and getting good shots.
Very true.
It'll be a corner kick for TBC, and Ende Asabi will take the kick. That one goes to the top of the box.
Whoa.
Dawson Gregg with the header attempt. A little bit wide to the left. We'll give him a shot. And then we have a whistle. Gregg had gone down. He popped back up. And probably as much frustrated as anything else. He had an opportunity and just misdirected that header attempt. Now, that is not a Nerf ball they're playing with. You go for a header, you better be ready for a collision.
One of the things they teach you very young in soccer, when you're going to hit the ball with your head, don't let the ball hit you, but you have to hit the ball.
Yeah,
you actually can blunt the ball better that way.
Right, put your momentum as if, you're going for that header like a headbutt you would do to a wrestler.
Yes, exactly.
The fake wrestling on TV, of course. Jones takes the pass, lost his footing, but regained the ball, and he will be called for a foul.
Handball. There's a handball called on Jones.
That is a foul, though. A type of foul.
It's more like a drop ball.
Yeah, technical foul, we'll say.
Yeah, if you want to go in terms like that.
Free kick either way for TBC. Ralph Richardson ready to come back onto the pitch. Ralph, we knew you wouldn't stay out too long. Final regular season game for TBC. A shot taken by Goncalves, a one-hopper into the hands of Lambert. Calvis' fourth attempt. TBC trying to get back into scoring position. They've had a little bit better ball control the last few minutes.
Well, having Gabriel Guzman finally back into the game really stabilizes the midfield.
This one sent all the way across to Vicuna. Inside to Carney, but Carney missed controlling the ball, and that's what we were talking about a moment ago. Make sure you hold on to possession. Carney was open. If he had been able to control the ball, he would have had a good opportunity. 7 goals for Ashton Carney. He has the ball, trying to get around the defender. Find some help to the left side. Dawson Gregg, and we have ourselves a whistle. Offside's a call, and it will be a free kick for Pensacola Christian. It really is tough to stay on sides. Your adrenaline going, you want to get into position to receive the pass.
But at the same time, give credit to the defensive line being very disciplined on when to advance on top and pressing the ball. Not always man marking, but rather staying in a specific zone, waiting and expecting an offsides.
Here's a pass to Ende Asabi with Lee, but an offsides call. I was about to say Lee was able to get in front of Ende Asabi. Offsides was the call, and Ende Asabi is down. He's missed most of the season due to injury. And although he's on his feet, he is still hunched over. And he is going to stay on. It'll be a free kick for Bryce Hammond. Oxendine with the steal. And Matthias Lee gets it back for Pensacola, then gives up the possession. And Asabi looking for help to the right side in McNicholas. Ball sent back to the center. Pensacola with possession near midfield. 3-0 to score. About 22 minutes remaining. Up the left side goes Pensacola. Now inside the box is Pauliello. And the ball will go out of bounds, deflected by a defender for a corner kick. Fifth corner kick for Pensacola. Heading down to take the kick will be Chase Hawkins. Goncalves sets himself up, as does Clark, both in the scoring box. Now Michael Christensen at the top of the box. Hawkins right in front of the goal and punched away by Lambert. Goncalves was there to try to head it in. This one's at the top of the box. A shot taken by Barkus, deflected by a defender. And then Mason Lambert picks off a shot attempt. And a whistle across the field. Richardson still waiting to be called on, and now 3 Pensacola players also join us here at the table. And a long one to the right side of the box. Gregg is able to beat Jones to the ball. Dickey receives the pass. Casey Cupid to the far side. Pass stolen away. Goncalves, options to both sides. The ball knocked away. Carney to Campbell. Campbell all alone and finds Ende Asabi.
That was Oxidine, Ray.
And looking for Oxendine inside the box. Lee hustles back, gets between Oxendine and the goal, forces Oxendine to the top. Ende Asabi with possession. Loses control, but chases the ball back down to regain that control. And that's going to be a hard push called against Jackson Clark. And it's going to be a free kick for TBC. Now 4 Pensacola gentlemen waiting to check on to the pitch. It'll be a free kick for Trinity Baptist. Waiting to come in are Enoch Wong, Ranson Phelps, as we have a very high leap by Hammond to pick this one off. Mateo Loyola. There goes Goncalves up the right side. Cross pass and a block, but a second chance on the rebound and a goal. First shot taken by Pauliello was saved, and then he scores on the rebound, and it is 4-0. That's a tough break for Lambert. He made a good play on the initial shot, but the rebound went right back to Pauliello, and he was able to tap it up and in.
That's just unlucky. I mean, the ball. He's made an incredible save right at the right time, right spot. It just bounced right back to a Pensacola player.
And that's going to bring us to the second half water break. 18:10 left to play, and Pensacola leads 4-0. We'll be right back. 4-0 Pensacola leads after that last goal scored by Giovanni Pauliello. And that one may have very well put this one well out of reach, but the way Pensacola has played, they've been in control the entire game.
You got to give Pensacola credit on how well and disciplined they've played all game today. Yeah, Trinity has given them some hard work here and there, but Pensacola has just found a way every time.
They have had the bulk of the ball control the entire game, and TBC had a few opportunities and came away empty. And Lee, who's been terrific the entire game defensively.
He's been the literal anchor for both Pensacola and their defense. He's been aware of the game, making great passes into the middle, but also creating defensive stops all at once.
John Calvis to the left side. Shot taken, knocked down by Lambert. Will they get another opportunity? They do, and it's a goal. 5-0 now. Jackson Clark fires two. The first one is saved. The second one gets through. And it is 5-0 in favor of Pensacola Christian. They follow their shots, so if there is a rebound like we saw in the last two, the same player who took the shot is right there to knock it back in.
That's just soccer luck for you right there, Ray. There's not much as a defender you can really do.
Well, the saying goes that you make your own breaks. By following the shot, they got the second opportunities. Many times a player will take the shot and not go afterwards after the ball and allow the goalkeeper to pick it up off the ground.
It's almost a rebound in basketball. You know, you don't see many people shoot the rebound and actually gain the rebound that they shot from.
Always follow your shot. You never know if that ball's going to come right back to you. But if you give up on it, somebody else can pick it up and turn it into a point the other way.
I mean, like the saying in basketball, long shot, long rebound.
This one is sent to the sideline. And Reed Rhodes uses his body to control it. Vicuna may have gotten away with a tug there. 5-0 Pensacola Christian in control. Sent to the goal box, and Lambert leaps up high and pulls it down. Alvin Vicuna with possession. Lambert has had to do a whole lot of work today. 5 goals, 2 of those rebounds. But you know, when the defense is allowing 28 shots and 20 on goal, there are going to be a few sneak in.
No, you're right, Ray.
Trying to see if we can do something about that choppiness now on the screen. It's been very warm here at Talon Field today. Not all that humid, but the temperatures have been in the upper 80s. There's another shot attempt, and this one is up a little too high and out of bounds. That one taken by number 21, Mateo Loyola. His first attempt, 29th of the game for Pensacola Christian.
That's another save for Lambert.
He made contact?
He made contact.
I did not notice.
The ref claimed he made contact,
All right.
so that downs another save for Lambert.
So he leaped up high. My aging eyes, I didn't see that.
No, I didn't see it either, but the ref claims it.
All right.
Just the result, why is a corner.
We'll give him the credit then. Corner kick for Pensacola Christian. One hopper cleared away. Well, TBC does have some time before that South Region tournament begins, and as we talked about a little while ago, they want to focus on ball control and taking the opportunities when given. And they've had some games where Trinity Baptist has looked as good as we're seeing Pensacola out there, and today, though, Pensacola, let's be honest, they just did a better job with the ball control.
I will say good credit to the coach of Pensacola. You know, tactically coming into the game, he really outcoached TBC.
That's able Coach to Joseph Lee Watts.
he was able to exploit both the midfield and the outside of the sideline, giving 5 goals. And I mean, yeah, one of the goals were PKs and the other 2 were deflections, but all 5 goals still give credit.
It's going to be another corner kick for Pensacola Christian. Yeah, it's one of those where you look at the stats, you see 5 goals allowed, but you're right, a penalty kick and 2 on rebounds without defenders nearby. That's like the pitcher, he gets the earned runs charged against him when plays that weren't made in the outfield. There's a header attempt that hits off of a defender and then is cleared up toward the camera. And that one will roll out of bounds. It will be a throw-in for TBC. Hey, Shaquem Shaw is all right and is ready to come back on. For Pensacola Christian, Justin Loveland and Angel Pietri Garcia. Did I say that right? All right, Angel. Got the thumbs up. Goes toward the far corner. Cross pass. Header attempt blocked by Lambert and cleared away. Shot taken by Reed Rhodes. And that one will go out of bounds, and the subs will be called on. Shaquem Shaw for Trinity Baptist. Angel Pietri Garcia and Justin Loveland for Pensacola Christian. Coming out is Lorenco Goncalves, who's done a really nice job. He has one of the 5 goals. Okay, nice job, Lorenco. And that one is knocked all the way back past midfield.
You know who's the luckiest player on this field? Bryce Hampton. He's had, 2 shots on?
Yeah, he's had a very easy time.
He's had a quiet game today.
We mentioned Goncalves having a good game. He is a senior from Madeira, Portugal. Last time we're going to see him here at Talon Field. Long cross pass to the left side of the box. Good hustle by Shaw on the defense. Guzman comes away with the ball, finds Ashton Carney to the near sideline. Carney going 1-on-2. One thing that Pensacola has done, they have double-teamed Carney, but there's a pass towards Ende Asabi. Trying to beat Lee. Inside the box, he will shoot and score. Aj Ende Asabi with his first goal of the season. Puts Trinity Baptist on the board, and you know that feels good. He was one of our leading scorers last year and has been out injured up until the game Monday at Andrew College, and you know he's loving it. He got 2 assists on Monday and now his first goal of the season.
I mean, it is a consolation goal, but you hope because you can bring him back into the playoffs. He can go into the playoffs with good form.
Well, that'll pump him up and give a little bit of momentum to TBC. Again, Pensacola leads 5-1 with only 11 minutes left, but you need as much momentum as you can get going into the tournament next week.
Hey, a little bit counts.
Pass to the right side of the box to Pietri Garcia. Loose ball right near the corner of the goal box. Carney now with possession. There's Ende Asabi. He had to stay on side. He wanted to break up the field. Just like he did on the last play when he scored his goal. Oxendine, the ball bounces away from him, took a hop. With that spin on the ball, Oxendine was ready to make the grab. That ball just hit and spun away. Man down at the middle of the field. That is Odense. And here comes a trainer to check on Odense. Second time he's been down, and second time he has popped right back up. And as much time as he missed, there's no way he wants to stop now.
Oh, no, he does not want to come off.
But coming off is Reed Rhodes, who's had a nice game himself. He has helped keep the ball in the possession of Pensacola Christian. Well, Ndeasabi will come off. Looks like Gabriel Guzman coming back in.
Nah, Guzman was already.
He just came over to get a drink. Yeah. The way it looks, Ndeasabi may just come back onto the field.
Just a little discomfort for him.
Advancement by Cupid. Then he meets up with Caleb Welch. Ball taken away. And Pensacola quickly gets it back to their offensive side. Two options to the right and a dribble to the top of the box. The pass goes astray. Tracking it down is Pietro Garcia. Even the reserves, they get onto the pitch there. They're giving it everything they have. Pass to the far side to Welch. Good. He collides with Shaw, holds on to possession before making the pass. And a shot is struck very hard by Barkus and right at Lambert. Mason Lambert has been very busy back there. Lucas has him at 13 saves now. There is Guzman to the left side, and Lee once again hustling back and making the play. Carney back to Guzman. Right up against the line. This one will be sent to the corner and out of bounds. It had crossed the sideline, though, so a throw-in for TBC. Approximately 8 minutes remaining. And it will be a corner. They picked it up like it would be a throw-in. And Ndeasabi will come over and take the kick.
8 minutes left.
About 7.5 left to go. Ndeasabi ready. Again, Trinity Baptist looking to get a little bit more momentum. And Ndeasabi will curve this one, and no, he'll just tap it to Vicuna, then take the pass right back. Dribbles to the corner of the box, makes the pass to the top, but it is picked off. Steal by Enoch Huang, and Huang sends it up the field to Mateo Loyola. And then the pass goes to the right side of the box to Justin Goins and cleared back upfield. Nice boot by McCardle. Marcus to the far side. Shaw on defense, but they work it around Shaquem, and he taps it out of bounds for a corner kick.
When in doubt, kick it out.
Taking the kick will be Mateo Loyola. Under 7 minutes to go. Actually, a little bit closer to 6. Loyola sets up for the corner kick. To the top of the box, cleared away by Carney. Oxendine able to find Ndeasabi. Ndeasabi trying to get past that stripe. He does. He gets around Justice Goins. But Goins hustles back. Ndeasabi goes through 3. Finds Carney. Ball pass back to A.J. Carney was about to shoot. In fact, he was fired up to take the shot, but Barkus got his foot in front of the ball. Carney is down. Loyola back past midfield. He will slow it down. Pensacola can work down the clock, and we're going to have a stop in play as Ashton Carney is the man down. Hey, 2 Pensacola gentlemen going over to check on Carney. We always enjoy seeing the sportsmanship.
It's always good to show Christian character out there.
About 5.5 to go. It's going to be Pensacola's ball once we resume. Carney is all right. Didn't stay down long. Jacob Bundy with possession. Hits Mateo Loyola. Back to Bundy at midfield. 2 games remaining for Pensacola Christian. Go to pcceagles.com. Go to their schedule page. Again, both of those will be played at Toccoa Falls College. I'm assuming because of the hurricanes and the change in venue for that reason. It's great for Toccoa Falls to very willingly allow those games to take place on their field. Marcus with the tap pass that is cleared away. October 31st and November 2nd. Grace Christian and Boyce. Trinity Baptist, regular season is done once this game ends today. Caden Douglas, freshman, ready to come on for the final few minutes. And Cupid hits Kearney. And the wall pass back to Cupid is a little strong. Ball stays in play off Cupid's body. Kearney to Oxendine right at midfield. And Deasabi retreating but looking for a chance to advance. Finds Cupid. The pass towards Kearney, but it was 1-on-2, and Lee again beats the TBC Eagles to the ball. A lot of speed in that young man. As Lucas said earlier, he's been all over the field.
He's definitely one of the man of the matches right here. I mean, give credit to the goal scorers, but Lee has held that defense together.
Matthias Lee from Buenos Aires in Argentina. We're going to have a whistle on a sliding tackle attempt.
It's an offsides.
Offsides was the call, and a free kick for TBC. Pensacola Christian leading 5-1 with about 3 minutes remaining. They are looking for their 7th win of the season. Regardless, though, TBC will have a winning record in the regular season. There's a pass to Vicuna to the left sideline. Richardson coming up from the backfield. Kearney receives the pass. Kearney back to Vicuna. Ball stolen away and tapped out of bounds off Jacob Bundy. It will be a Trinity Baptist corner kick, and here comes Caden Douglas. Douglas on for the first time today. And also waiting to come in is Michael Christensen for Pensacola. Under 2.5 to go. And Ralph Richardson will take it. 30 seconds, I'm told. Okay. Easy adjustment. It's likelihood the final play of the match as Richardson sends it to the top of the box. It is punched up by Bryce Hammond, and that's the ball game. Final score, Pensacola Christian 5, Trinity Baptist 1. 5 different Pensacola Eagles scored goals. Give you those in just a moment. But Pensacola Christian now 7-1 overall, 1-1 in South Region play. Trinity Baptist does end the regular season with a winning record of 6-5-1.
Go.
And they are 2-1 in South Region play. The goals scored by Lorenzo Goncalves, Branson Phelps, Chase Hawkins, Giovanni Pauliello, and Jackson Clark. TBC got a goal from Odansi Aj and Deasaba, and that is your scoring summary. Mason Lambert saved 14, 3 of those goals on penalty kicks and rebound shots. Bryce Hammond, no saves, but that's because TBC had just 6 total shots, 3 on goal, and 2 of those knocked away by the defense. Well, Lucas, Pensacola Christian certainly earned this win today. Let's give them the credit they deserve.
Definitely give credit to Lee and all those goal scorers. But I will say, big shout out to Mason Lambert. He had a tough game today. But, you know, he made incredible saves, awesome opportunities, and kudos to the coach of Pensacola. Great strategic game today.
Well, that is it, not just for today, but for the 2024 soccer season here at Talon Field at Trinity Baptist College. The women have 1 regular season game remaining. That is at Bob Jones University on Monday. The gentlemen have finished their regular season The South Region Tournament will be at Pensacola Christian College for the men and for the women at Toccoa Falls College. Pensacola still has 2 regular season games remaining, October 31st and November 2nd. Lucas, any last thoughts before we sign off?
Let's hope we do well in playoffs.
All right, they do have some time to get some rest and then get ready for the South Region Tournament. For Lucas Spee, who did the color commentary and the official stats today, Abby on camera, all of the ball runners all season long, they don't get the credit they deserve. They work hard. They run almost as much as the players do.
Big shout out to Alicia, Colby, Allie. I want to give credit to Caleb, Haddon, Daniel, Marcini. All of them did a great job this year.
Sam Garcelle also helping out with the game day coordination, and Alessandra Henriquez as well. For Lucas Spee and all that we just mentioned, head coach Noom Ramyanand and athletic director John Jones, we're going to see you on the basketball court next Saturday. We're going to head inside and watch TBC volleyball as well tonight. I'm Ray Bureau saying good night and God bless you from Trinity Baptist College.